My name is Robert.
My name is Frank Abagnale Jr.
And we've seen Catch Me If You Can.
Run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. Leo plays a YN who initiates a game of cat and mouse with Federal Agent Gump. Don't worry if he writes checks, he writes rhymes. This is the closest to a live-action Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner we're ever gonna get, and I love Looney Tunes.
Can we talk about trauma? Do you love your dad? Do you love your mom? Can you pass the bar? The story of Frank Abagnale is a story of lies, deception, courage, bravado. Is it a true story? I don't care. We got Leo, Hanks, Walken, Adams, Gardner for no reason. She's a hoe. It's the month of Leo, and welcome to the Pussy Posse.
Hey. We figured we might as well welcome you. Can I ask you a question? Adams. Amy Adams.
Yes.
Is it spelled with the two Ds?
No idea. I think so. I don't know.
There's another famous actress whose name ends in Adams that I'm a really big fan of, who I won't mention at the moment. All right, so here we go. Catch Me If You Can.
Yeah, shouts out Academy Award winning
What a
Ava
fun
Adams
movie.
and Catch Me If You Can.
She can catch it.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe.
Please like and
thanks.
subscribe. And also comment. It's the month of Leo.
Mm-hmm.
And regardless if you think people are going to see this before we release it or not,
Think is really funny.
please tell us what you think of the movie. Is
Absolutely.
it bad? Do you agree with us? Do you agree with me? Do you agree with him?
Do you like the map?
Do you not agree with any of us?
Hopefully that's the case. Yeah, let's fight. Let's fight about it.
If you grew up with Dora, you'll like the map.
The other thing that's important to know is that this is a homegrown operation we got here. This
Grassroots.
is a grassroots program. The bots that we did pay for have actually worked against us and have been cursing us out on social media.
Little Elons.
That's what happens when you don't spend the right amount of money. It happens. But speaking of money, the homie spent a lot of money in this. But before we get into that, this is the month of Leo, as you mentioned. And I want to ask you, be honest with me. Are we tired of Leo yet? How have you felt? We've seen at this point a ton of Leo movies in the last. It's pretty insane when you think about it.
Look, it's interesting in the generation that we've been through, where we've seen the Me Too movement. We've seen cancellations.
Okay.
It is known that he's in the Pussy Posse. It is known.
Right.
He's
a pussy posse.
There is data or data, whatever you want, however you want to say it.
Doctor's records.
His catches, for lack of a
This is
better
interesting
word.
that you say that there's data.
Yes.
You have this fucking information? What
There's
are you talking
graphs. I'll pull up the graph.
Oh my God. You gonna edit this episode?
I'll pull up the graph
You're gonna have
here of everybody under 25.
Yeah, I'm not a real doctor. I couldn't help on that one.
And people acknowledge it.
Right.
There is an interview, old school interview of Edward Norton talking about...
Is he in the crew too?
Possibly. Oh, some days.
Some days. He was a relief hitter.
There's an interview with Edward Norton talking about Leonardo DiCaprio, saying that he's waiting for the next European model to turn 21. And he's on that information.
Who the hell is Edward Norton to be saying that kind of shit?
He's walling for respect. But it's known, and he's still a darling.
It's known. By the way, I just want to say this guy's confidence in the accuracy of these claims. I love it. That's my man's right there, bro. All right.
Man,
go ahead. Continue.
I'm going to continue speaking in absolutes on this podcast.
And you better.
That's what's going to
This is
happen.
absolutely our podcast.
It's not.
Absolute pussy man. So we're not tired of the homie yet. We still got more movies to watch.
No, I think it's going to be hard to get.
I say it because this is the first time, at least for me, because we're doing it for this exercise.
Yeah.
I don't typically marathon movies like that. I might watch 2 or 3 because I'm like in a mood for like a director or an actor.
Regardless of his personal life, when I'm thinking of Leo and you're only thinking of him as an artist and the movies that we have been watching,
Artiste.
he has crushed it.
Yeah.
And we've been hopping around from young Leo to now Leo to like already established Leo.
Yeah, different genre, generations of
Yes,
Leo.
different
Yeah.
generations of, and if the movie sucks, we're not mad at him at his performance yet.
That's correct. He has not had one bad performance yet.
So in terms of getting sick of him as an actor, he hasn't disappointed yet.
And I guess to your point, we get to see these directors we like too. Because he's worked with so many people, we see directors and actors who we love, and we get to really enjoy their performances. Oh, first I'll ask you a question.
Please.
This movie is essentially a fire game of tag and manhunt.
Yeah.
And I feel like I grew up playing that. And we were talking,
so back and forth.
Do you have the same like tag, manhunt, childhood?
So in my youth.
His youth.
All right. I didn't really grow up with I didn't have any siblings as like from 1 to 5.
Right.
And I didn't really have much of any other kids to hang out with. So my first day of like daycare, which is probably like kindergarten, like pre-K.
Maybe a little earlier, depending.
That around, we were playing tag. All right. Fun time.
Regular tag?
Regular tag, running around, you're it type stuff.
Sure.
Kids running after me. I go on the jungle gym. I turn around. I kick them in the face.
Oh.
Because that's how I used to play.
You're going to have to, I'm sorry, just real quick, you're going to have to walk me through the mechanics of that one. I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm gonna go a
How
little...
did your foot get up there? You were already in a kick position?
So, kids running after me. I hop onto the jungle gym. So
your foot elevated.
So I get above him.
And you're positive that was not on purpose?
It was on purpose.
Hero was like, oh, that I see the accident there. But you were like, no, I'm ill.
No, I said I kicked him in the face.
Go ahead.
So jump on the jungle gym, pivot, kick him in the face. I get in trouble, obviously.
Naturally.
Because I didn't have any kids to play with.
Right.
I was playing with adults.
Right. You thought this was like death, like to the death, this game.
No, I just used to beat up the adults that I was playing with. And obviously they could take a little kid's punch or a little kid, whatever. But anyway, that's a tag story for you.
I loved, so I assume because we both went to the same kind of after schools and summer camps and in school situations, I feel like we were constantly playing regular tag, freeze tag.
Yeah, we were
all
playing
the variations
games all
of
the
tag.
time.
But Manhunt was different because you would be teamed up. And I feel like the expanse of Manhunt was like, you could do the whole block. You could do the whole neighborhood. If you wouldn't want to get crazy.
Yeah, for sure. The best place to play Manhunt was like Owl's Head, or if like you were in the slopes, definitely Park Slope.
And different from tag, it was like you needed to commit to yoking a motherfucker up. You had to grab somebody and you had to do the whole chant in order to get it. It wasn't just as easy as a tag. So it was like an intense game. It was like kind of scary.
But unlike us, we didn't want to get caught.
Mm-mm.
While watching this movie, because this isn't the first time we've seen this movie, either of us.
Right.
While watching this movie, he wants to get caught.
He does.
Do you agree with that? There's like sprinkles from the beginning to the middle, all the way to the end, where he's done with this game.
Yeah, I agree with that. And we'll get into this more later, but this is a classic case of like when a criminal or a serial killer or somebody who's fucking with the FBI, the cops, they want that game to continue. At some point, they get a little tired of it or they feel like this has, gone on too far.
In this movie, right at the very beginning.
Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly what occurs.
Uh-oh.
The specifics of it. But Christopher Walken's character loses like his job. He loses basically the house.
Right.
They have to move from a home to an apartment.
Right.
And his wife leaves him so quickly.
Yeah, she was not. These hoes ain't loyal.
How, let's say you were in this woman's shoes.
Right.
How quick are you leaving this man? Or are you staying and trying to...
Yeah, well, it doesn't have to be the woman's shoes. It could be whatever shoes the other partner.
If it was vice versa.
Yeah, well, you want to think that you're going to support your partner for sure in a situation where they lose it all, when they go riches to rags. But when you're a French woman, it's a little different.
There's a different scent.
It's a different... So real quickly, I'm going to segue us away from that before we start talking about how France smells. I got a game for you. Got to take us right into the second half.
Am I ready?
You about to catch these hands.
Am I ready?
You know this game, right? This joint right here?
What are we doing?
No, you put your hands right here underneath.
Oh, we're doing just like trying
to hit. I got to catch you if I can. Come on now. You know what the fuck we're doing out here.
I'm not ready for this.
Yeah.
I'm not ready for this.
And if I get, and if I miss, you go. This motherfucker's going to knock the map. I got one. Yeah.
Okay.
Which direction do I go? Inside?
Yeah.
One more. We'll do the best two out there. Come on.
Okay.
Oh, this time I got to get you.
Yeah, get me here. You got one again.
I got the tips on that one. Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah. Catch me if you can, my boy. What are you doing? Can you do it? Go that way?
Catch his hands. I literally don't know how to do this.
You do. What's that?
Damn. Oh, if you would have slapped the shit out of me, that would have been really funny.
Get in your pocket. Yeah.
We'll be right back. Catch me if you can.
Dude, honestly, this movie shows Leo's talent.
Mm-hmm.
Because not only is he crushing it, he's crushing it as different personas.
Right.
So he's acting as different people.
Yeah, he has to act like a good actor.
He's acting as a character who's acting as different people.
Right.
There's layers. It's meta.
It is. It's like those movies, where a character is... I'm trying to think like where a character's... Master of Disguise. Classic. Turtle Club. Or some shit like that where the person is constantly needing to like put different costumes or outfits on. He's like the Jackal, if you ever seen that show.
Redmayne?
With Redmayne. Oh, nice. Yeah. That was a pretty good show. Yes, but Catch Me If You Can. Yes, he's the man. Didn't mean that's an unattended bar.
Yes, if you can. Yes, man. You ever seen that with Jim Carrey?
Yes, big facts. I agree. And again, this is another, I'm just driving this thesis home that Leo is such a fucking great person to serve just a movie that even though he's doing all that, and in more than a lot of movies, he's really is the star of this movie where, like you're saying, like when he's all these other characters or jobs, doctor, whatever, he's embodying another person. He's convincing those people and convincing us. But still, you got Tom Hanks in here.
Yeah.
Amy Adams, all these people you mentioned who are like, still get a shine, still get to do something, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
It doesn't, Christopher Walken.
Yeah, Leo's a good actor where he doesn't overshine over
At
the
all,
person
yeah. No,
that
we've been
he's
seeing
like
it
opposite of.
with all these movies.
It
We've
makes
been
him
seeing
kind
it.
of enhance.
Yeah, but you could, but still, he's a star in this movie. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
No, for
he
sure.
doesn't go so far back that you're.
He's really good at like paint, like finding an interesting detail and honing in on that.
Right.
Like with not to like we're Gilbert.
Don't
Grape.
even. Don't
like
even.
he really honed in on details, and in this. He had a conversation with the actual Frank Abagnale.
Right.
And I think the thing that he honed in was like how charismatic he was.
Sure,
and
yeah.
how like his being had kind of like a gravity
Swag,
to it where
yeah,
it was
aura.
like it pulled you in.
Totally, yeah.
And he honed in on that
Totally,
detail.
Yeah. He did in Basketball Diaries too. He also got into hanging out with the author of the source material of the book he was playing. It was like, what is this guy about? But I say that to
Really
say
good at morphing.
100%. We get to watch a Spielberg movie. So I wanted to just get into a second. We get to appreciate, because we're watching it for Leo, but we're also watching a Spielberg movie. And the guy's got hits.
No,
Let's talk about the hits.
He got a lot of hits, and a lot of hits with Tom Hanks. And the first
he
one,
got some bangers with Tom Hanks.
And the first one that I think of, because I saw it a lot as a kid, which I guess is bad in hindsight, which is Saving Private Ryan.
Oh, hilarious.
I saw Saving Private Ryan.
Not what I thought you were going to say.
I saw that movie so many times.
Probably seen that movie once.
Dude, my dad is so into war movies, so a lot of war movies
Standard
were on and
pop
like
stuff.
Yeah, standard pop stuff. So that movie was always on, and it's a good movie.
I remember it being pretty good. It's always talked about. It's one of those critical darlings.
And he's great in it too.
Sure, yeah. You love Hook. You talk about Hook almost every episode.
Hook should
almost every episode.
Hook should continue to be spoken about because honestly,
nobody's stopping you.
Pioneer of superhero movies.
Stop at this moment. This guy.
Pioneer of superhero movies.
This movie was low-key a superhero movie because the homie was kind of like Flash.
He was Barry Allen.
He was Barry Allen?
He was literally Barry Allen.
Barry Allen. All right.
Let's talk about that scene where he is shitting. We don't see it. But he is shitting himself in that bathroom, in that hotel or whatever.
He's on the run.
In.
Tom Hanks, this is the first time Tom Hanks' character, who's a federal agent, is right on his ass.
They encounter. It's the first time they encounter each other.
And it's early in the movie, so you're like, damn, this guy is done for, man.
Do you think you would have thought of something that quick where you're just like, oh, let me just pretend to be another government agency?
Here's the thing. The question is, can you be a confidence man? Do you have the confidence? I think when I was younger, I did a lot of prank calls. I did a lot of shit like that.
That's the thing. This dude was doing it young.
He was super young in this movie.
He was doing it young.
Hence to him being like, yeah, Barry Allen, his comic book influences. Of course, the old heads were not going to catch that.
For sure. And I also think, like, if we're talking about the real Frank Abagnale for a second, I think it's also the time.
Right.
Where people saw a younger person not serious. They didn't take them serious.
They didn't take them seriously, yeah.
So
easy to dismiss.
Yeah, super, and he.
But he's acting like an adult, though. It's the thing. So
eventually,
you're right.
Yeah.
You should be able to look at him and be like, "Oh, you're a kid. Why do I believe that you're a pilot or a doctor or a lawyer?"
Co-pilot.
Dumb adults. You love to see it. You hate to see it. Spielberg movies. I don't want to forget. Jaws, legendary.
Jaws. I was wanting to watch that for
Halloween,
5 weeks of horror.
Yeah,
like for sure.
But now we could just see it on its own terms at some point.
Speaking of horrors, Jurassic Park, the first one. The first one is unlike any of the others, and I'm not talking about any of the remakes because I haven't seen all of the remakes. But we're, like the actual original series, it's a different genre than the rest of them.
Totally.
This is a thriller.
Yeah, Lost World is like
scary.
Fun, campy BS.
Yeah, they're going like the superhero route where like Chris Pratt is like the like.
Oh, you're even talking about the new ones. I was talking about like the second movie, the third movie.
Yeah.
An OG series. I heard some crazy stat where like in Jaws, the shark only appears on film for like 7 minutes or some shit like that, and And Jurassic Park, the dinosaurs like 15 minutes or something like that.
Well, I think that's what suspense. He's really good at drawing it out and so that those like 7 minutes matter. And like you remember those 7 minutes because.
But it's all to say too
it's kind of like Moby Dick. Isn't the book Moby Dick like you don't get to the whale until
kind of Not to mention you got to imagine the fucking whale anyway.
Yeah, well, for sure.
But all to say that Spielberg is able to jump in and out of genres. Fucking Raiders of the Lost Ark. Kind of give me a little Catch Me If You Can. If you think about the way the suspense plays out.
Oh, you're talking about Indiana Jones.
In terms of like Indiana Jones more will be evading like enemies or something like that. He will fight more. But there's like an element of like suspense and adventure. There's adventure in this movie.
That's a really good point.
There's
there is
a
lot of adventure.
But he's able to do a lot of shit. But now that I'm thinking about it, this shit giving me a little Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Another example of like really, really good adventure is War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise.
Another banger.
That
shit in theaters. That shit was real good.
It's a really, really good movie. Dakota Fanning.
It's not as good as the Ice Cube one, but
dude, it's so funny him trying to be like, it was COVID. We didn't have anybody coming.
The internet will have everybody responding, man.
Yeah, he didn't have to respond.
The internet, yeah.
You tried your best.
Tom Hanks. You want to talk about legends in this movie who have hits? Tom Hanks. What'd you think about him in this movie, real quick?
I think he was a good supporting character. Like, he was kind of like the best supporting character to it. I loved every scene that he was in because he was a character. Yeah. Don't you feel like he 100%. Was like fun? Like, he was kind of comic relief. Totally. In the film, because Leo had a whole bunch of tense scenes where he's trying to get out of things.
But he's funny like straight man, though.
Straight man funny. Straight man.
He even tells a joke and it was horrible.
Which I think is really funny.
Of course.
Like, you know what I think is funny? When somebody explains a joke.
Totally.
And so a lot of people don't like that aspect. Like, oh, you explain the joke, that ruins it.
It's all context.
The delivery of like explaining a joke could be so
all
funny.
Circumstantial, yeah.
And that's kind of
and also his accent was just hilarious.
His accent
Boston, I think of Boston,
good.
Right?
That's what Keanu Reeves
I'll put an asterisk if anything.
He should have done that in Dracula.
No, Keanu Reeves needs to just be himself. Be yourself, bro.
He's the one. He needs to be the one. What's your first Tom Hanks
Oh yeah, let's get back into Tom Hanks. My first that I've ever seen?
What's it, like the one that you think like what's your first Tom Hanks?
Toy Story, based on technically that he's in.
Yeah.
But probably I saw...
But you probably didn't know that was Tom Hanks at the time that you saw Toy Story, right?
So I would think maybe Turner and Hooch was on TV, maybe.
Turner and Hooch.
This guy's been in a million movies. I don't think I saw Forrest Gump legitimately even on TV until I was old enough to appreciate it.
I think
it came out when I was like 4. I didn't see it at 4.
I think my first memory of Tom Hanks is either Big or Castaway.
You think you might have seen...
My first... Obviously...
I would think Big.
Obviously Toy Story, no.
Okay. So we're back to when you saw him.
Yeah, when we saw... Obviously Toy Story is probably the first thing, like encounter that I consumed.
The first Tom Hanks.
But knowing that it was Tom Hanks... It's either Big or Castaway, and to be honest, it was probably Castaway first.
That's so strange to me. That's so late in the game, but you were young. You're younger than me, so what? 2001 or something? You were.
Yeah, but also like my parents.
18?
My parents weren't putting on things for me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Like I was just watching what they were watching.
That's different. I think from the moment I was like 4 or 5, I've always been in control of what I want to watch. I know I sound like such a diva. What it was like when I was with my grandma when she was babysitting when I was like much younger. I had all the Jim Carrey joints. Richie Rich, I would just spin them over and over again. I was in control of that. My brother was too young to, And then when I got older, we would rent movies with my mom and my brother. I would usually choose. My mom doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
So I felt privileged in that way. So Forrest Gump eventually, Captain Phillips definitely.
Forrest fucking Gump. Definitely
I would have thought yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, but I think, to be honest, I think even Castaway. I don't know why.
It's possible.
Castaway was
because the age difference makes sense.
Like on my my
Forrest
household
Gump
for a while.
is probably playing on TV right now. Castaway's not.
Sorry.
I only saw Castaway, by the way, for the first time like 4 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, I swear to God.
I saw that shit young.
Well, sad. That scene is heartbreaking.
I'm sorry.
Shouts out to Philadelphia. And
Philadelphia.
Things done changed for the homies. Since then.
I think it's the first movie ever to like paint gay people in a good light, which
It's just that funny scene where Denzel is considering representing Tom Hanks' character. He's like, he doesn't even want to be around him, bro. He don't want to shake his hand. He's afraid he's gonna catch it.
Yeah, everybody thought they were going to die on touch.
That's really an interesting fucking psychological nightmare to consider. Being afraid of it, being ignorant and not knowing and just being afraid of it.
But the thing is like anybody bled, they were just like...
Sneeze, motherfucker. What do you mean bled?
Nah, you couldn't be in the same room.
You could. If somebody scratched their eye, you better get the fuck out of here. You better wash your hands.
So scary. You know what's another good Tom Hanks one?
Tell me.
Polar Express. It's getting to the holidays, guys.
I never got into Polar
And
Express.
if you have a kid,
I don't want to hear that bullshit. It's getting to the
you
holidays.
need to watch Polar Express because you know what? The movie doesn't make any sense. It's a dream. But it's a good
I think
dream.
I also saw that for the first time like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Mids.
And in terms of Tom Hanks, and I guess in terms of Christmas movies as well.
And just like CG, early CG, full CG movie, boring.
Yeah, that was kind of like why it was a big deal.
I want to bring it back to the homie Chris Walken because I just need to give the homie some shout outs.
Don't you feel like he should be in Mortal Kombat?
He could be Shao Kahn, maybe. Old Shao Kahn. Or just one of the elder gods.
He could be anyway. Raiden.
He could be Liu Kang. The Deer Hunter, banger. King of New York, banger. Biggie got his whole name from his character in that movie.
What was the one where it's the Stephen King movie? He has powers.
The Dead Zone is David Cronenberg. My guy. We talk about him all the time on here. My guy. Great fucking movie.
We're going to end up watching that eventually.
Yeah. Chris Walken's great. He's the kind of guy who you hire because you know he's going to do the voice. But he was still able in this movie to make you really fuck with him, dude. Like, get emotional when he gets emotional.
No, for sure.
Laugh when he's being funny or charming. The guy's a genius.
I feel like at this point, he's kind of a joke in cinema. People are always kind of like mimicking him, but it's gotten to the point where it's not mocking, but it's a little bit of mocking.
There's some of it, but the question is, does he supersede that with his performances and shit? Is he good on Severance? Severance. He's on Severance.
Haven't seen it, but he was really, really good as being a dramatic actor in this. Mm-hmm. And something that Spielberg ended up saying, because we ended up watching like
BTS,
behind the scenes,
little BTS,
was that every scene of that like kitchen scene or that dinner scene was a different take on the character.
And it was the same. He played it the same every time, more or less.
No, he played it different every single time.
Oh, he did, but there was only one take he said where he broke. There was one take. He did like a bunch where they were like similar but not really there, and then there was one take towards like the 13th where he broke. Isn't that what he said?
No. He was saying that every take he gave him something different, and then there was one take where he ended up just crying.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, we're basically saying the same thing.
Where he was just like he got it really emotional. And I think that's the thing, the take that they took that's recorded.
Yeah, because he broke. Yeah, and it was beautiful. Yeah,
it's fun. But
you got masters at work here.
Yeah, but that's interesting. Like I don't think how quick do you think you could cry? Like
I could probably summon that motherfucker right now if I needed to.
I don't think. I would have. I feel like.
Yeah, but how often do you cry? I cry like all the time.
No, but I would have to. I need stimuli. Like I need something to.
Nipple clamps.
I need to watch something to make me cry.
Adams?
I don't think. Like, can you like
summon a? Yeah, I could do that.
Could you like?
But I've like fake acted before. Like It's not like. Can I cry? I'm not gonna do it right now.
Can you come with imagination?
LOL. I think I could. But I'm not a fucking plebe, bro. I got a phone right here. Anyway, we're going to bring this motherfucker. Speaking of, a funny thing that I had in my mind when I was taking a pee is Chet Hanks being like Frank Abagnale and Tom Hanks having to chase after him. He's like running around the Bahamas.
He's not chasing after him at all.
Yeah, he let him know.
He's letting him do whatever he wants.
It's the end of the movie where Tom Hanks is like, nobody's
He's working with him. Bro. He hired him.
He
literally hired him. But you know what we didn't talk about?
What's that?
The Color Purple. And we'll see you next week, guys, on the next episode.
What do you think about this? What are you giving it?
This, Catch Me If You Can. For sure, I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. I really like this movie. I thought it was great. You know what? 4 out of 5. Because you know what?
Back to score. He was encroaching on my territory.
My bad.
I was about to let it rock. It would be a lot smoother if we had the same. I'm going 8.6 on this one.
8.6.
I'm going 8.6 out of 10.
Not 6.7?
Don't make me fucking do that. I already did a freestyle to that fucking beat. Destroyed it. 8.6. A lot of fun. Highly replayable. I'll be honest with you. I hadn't seen it in a while, and I was able to forget a lot of stuff and still have fun with it. And I mentioned the Looney Tunes joint earlier. The whole thing feels like Bugs Bunny. He even dresses up like Bugs Bunny and the whole Wile E. Coyote Roadrunner thing. It really feels like that. I love it.
Leo's the Roadrunner.
Leo's Roadrunner and Tom Hanks is Wile E. Coyote. And he's also Bugs Bunny. Like getting away from Elmer Fudd.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I think the movie is the scene of him being in whatever the French prison.
Yeah.
Him just being in the French prison
fucked up in the game.
Lying while actually being sick.
While lying on the side.
But that's why he's such a good liar.
Go.
Because he's lying with the truth.
Right.
He's
It's like when a girl's like, I'm turning 25 next week. Is that okay with you? He's like, yeah.
And then
they believe him.
Then he moves to make another movie. He's
He makes
gone.
a movie, yeah, with bears. Has sex with bears. All right, y'all. This has been a lot of fun. Another one for the Leo books.
For sure. Thank you for watching. It's Leo month. Please like and subscribe. If you haven't, leave a comment below and let us know what you thought of Catch Me If You Can. And please suggest any movie that you think that we should watch.
We're always listening.
By the time that you leave the comment and then we read it, it's probably not going to be a Leo movie. So any movie, please. Shouts out.
Peace.